Hello everyone, welcome back to the second installment of Corona Comedy. It's your boy, your host, Parag Organti. First of all, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support and all the positive feedback from yesterday's video. We surpassed 8 views, so I will fulfill my promise of throwing an absolute banger at my house. Probably over the summertime. I swear, I promise you, I will do it. Not only will I be doing it, the party's gonna be so big. There's so many people there. It's gonna be such a big and fun time.
Yeah. And what about this? What if my parents see it?
It's a type of party that you're gonna talk to your kids about. You're gonna talk to your grandkids about. I mean, it's gonna be breathtaking. Thank you guys for watching the video yesterday. We have 15 subscribers on the channel now, so follow me on the road to 20. Anyway, I understand that our boredom is getting out of hand, so I decided to help you guys with your boredom, and I actually created a list of things to do, the Corona checklist. Corona check. I don't know which way it goes. Does it go this way? Who cares? But I understand that you guys have different hobbies and likes and activities and things like that, so I divvied them up into different groups of people. And the way I divvied these groups up was by a very non-controversial, very noticeable characteristic, and that was the color of your skin. So first up, we have Indians and Asian people. I kind of just grouped the whole race into one homogenous group. During these Corona times, I think that now is a great time for you people to start on your college applications. I know mom and dad are already on your butt about essays and where do you want to go and applying for scholarships, and now is a perfect time to do it. That way your parents won't be on your butt for the next 6 months to a year about college applications. Another activity I have for you people, this is a perfect time to start doing ACT or SAT prep. I do want to say, however, that if you're an Indian and Asian and you already don't have a score good enough, it's kind of worrisome in my eyes. So that's what I have for Indians and Asian people. Moving on, we have the Caucasian race. First up, I think it's time for white people to start learning basic geography. Way too many times in my life, I'll ask my boy Eric or Rick or Josh, and I'll be like, hey guys, how many continents are on planet Earth? And way too often the answer is 9. And it breaks my heart because the answer is 7, and you should know that the answer is 7.
Can you name a country on this map?
Asia or Africa?
That's a continent.
Oh.
That's not it. That is definitely not it. So I think it's time for us to end the real pandemic, and that pandemic is the lack of geography among white people. So, just things like that, just some basic concepts. That way you don't look like a complete imbecile later on in life. The second thing for the Caucasian race is Instagram captions. Your Instagram game sucks. I don't really know a nice way of putting that. It's just not very good. It's very basic. It's very unindividualistic. Now's a perfect time. You have all this time in the world, man. Every time I read Corona's a beach, or me and my beach is on the beach, or a white guy says, he's on the sports team and he goes, hey, let's run it back this year. Like, bro, you ain't running nothing back. You're a bench warmer. You genuinely can't run it back because you're sitting on the sideline way too long. The only reason you're on varsity is because you're a senior. I'm happy to help here. Start using things that apply to you. Start using captions that don't make all of us roll our eyes every time we read them. And I think, once this Corona break is over, because no one's going to really be posting for a while, once the break is over, once you have some really good captions, then your guys are going to be set. So moving on to African Americans, this is where things get a little dicey for me. I just need to make sure that I'm not crossing any lines. Black people are the coolest people I know. The problem is I only know like 2 or 3 of them, but I have one good thing for Trevor and Tyler Gray, who are watching this video right now. Be better SoundCloud rappers. So many of them are so bad. How low the quality is of these mumble raps. I mean, anyone can do it. My grandmother, who doesn't even know English, can mumble rap. So, you know, even the guys who make it through SoundCloud and make it into the big world, like Blueface Bleed'em or any one of those weirdos, they suck. Now's the perfect time. You have all the time in the world. Just sit down for 15 minutes by yourself. Come up with some good lyrics. Come up with a few beats. My boy Context, he's out there. He'll make some good beats for you. For those of you who don't know who Context is, that's Otis, my brother from another mother. I'm happy to write down some lyrics. I'm a huge Kanye guy. So now's the time to become a good SoundCloud rapper because I want to see you successful, man. Next, we have the Latino race. Once again, I only have one activity, and that is come up with better TikToks. See, TikTok is filled with garbage content, just from top to bottom. It's just a bunch of lonely, desperate people looking for love. I want to see funny things, like my videos, when all I see is, you know, why you should date me. Like, well, who cares, dude? Bro, get a life. Get a life! So, and the reason I'm talking about this with Latinos is that, you know, they make a lot of TikToks. I see a lot of their TikToks, and they're garbage. And lastly, oh my, I placed this laptop on my knees. I need to come up with a better way of doing this. The last item I have is for my natives out there. You know, I'm talking Aborigines, Native Americans, etc. And that is for you to take back what is rightfully yours. See, now is the perfect time to do it, and you're never going to have this chance again in history. Everyone's at home. Everyone's under lockdown. All the Karens are scared out of their minds, so they're not going to leave the house. They can't do anything to you. You have what it takes to take it back. I'm not promoting violence. This might be your one and only shot, and you have my full support. So anyways, guys, that's all I wanted to really talk about today. All of the ideas apply to everyone, but I wanted just to make them a little bit more specific. Some of you guys are so bored now. You're doing like these Instagram challenges. Dude, posting a photo of someone else is not empowering each other. That's called being fake. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant here. I have never seen an app that promotes such fakery. I'll talk to someone, they'll be like, yeah, Proud, I hate that person. That person sucks. Ew, that person. Bleh. And then they go in the comment, oh, beautiful. Oh, lovely. Oh, sexy. Like, what? See, if I don't like someone, I usually just scream at them in front of everyone in class. But then if you don't like someone, you talk about them behind their back, and then you comment such beautiful things, like poetic lines on their Instagram. Another problem I have with this whole Instagram thing is like the ratios, the following ratios. Like some of you guys have like 1,000 followers or 900 followers, and then you follow like 300 or 400 people. Like, what makes you so cool? I'm sorry, like no one thinks you're cool. So how about you stop inflating your ego to the point where the only thing that gives you happiness is not following your friends back, and just start opening up. Start being a human being for once. Let me tell you something. The only person that cares about in other people's Instagram games is me. Why? Because I need material to make jokes about. That's right. Your Instagram game is a joke. So stop with the let the kids play. Stop with drawing the little strawberries, okay? If I want to look at a strawberry, I'm going to go into my fridge and eat one. The empower thing where you like nominate people to empower, bruh. Emma, I hope you put some like chirping noises in that 1 second pause, because what? Anyway, so thank you for being there for that rant. I think I'm good for now. Tomorrow's video, I really want to do a Q&A session. I want you guys to ask all the questions you have about anything. I don't care. I want to hear your questions. I'm going to answer them with all of my might and all of my intelligence. And I think going forward too, some of you guys actually want to be featured in these videos, and I think that is just awesome to hear. I'm glad that these videos are providing you guys with some entertainment. But in the meantime, good night.